Yo, what's going on, guys? Sinumatic, and I was just sitting here thinking about some movies that I wanted to watch again. And one of the movies that came up was The Hurricane. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but basically it's about a guy who goes to prison for like 15 years for something he didn't do, and he eventually got released from DNA evidence. DNA evidence has been around now for a while, and he went and got some DNA stuff done when it finally came around, and they cleared him, and they said that they had no proof that it was him now because of DNA. It wasn't his DNA or whatever. And it got me to thinking, like, what would you do if you lost like 15 years of your life? Like, that's crazy. Every year that goes by, I mean, it's pretty much, if you was in prison or, in some situation where you couldn't do anything for a year, that is a year you cannot get back. I mean, we only get, I mean, as far as we all know, we only get one chance at this. It's one life to live type thing, YOLO, whatever you want to say. But think about it, like, there are guys right now that are in life, doing life in prison. So if you only live one time, and you only get to do it one time, whatever, could you imagine spending all that time in a prison cell, or crippled where you couldn't, do what you wanted to do, or if you had some kind of mental health issue or some kind of disease that, what is it called, debilitated, or I don't even know how to say it, but you know what I mean, like, pretty much that's the reason, this movie got me to thinking, like, wow, like, because it's based on a true story about, okay, let me go back to the movie a minute. It's about a guy, okay, he had some trouble with the law as a young child, and it really wasn't him. Like, if you watch the movie, he wasn't really doing anything wrong. It's just the police pretty much had it out for him. And cigarettes went out, my bad. The police had it out for him, and they basically pinned this murder on him because they wanted to get the case solved, and he was the usual suspect, basically. And he sat there in prison, and he had a pro boxing career that could have been big. You know what I mean? He could have been a really big fighter, and got locked up for 15 years, and pretty much that caused him to get out of prison at an old age, and basically his whole career was gone. Now, I think they did pay him like $1 million. I'm pretty sure he got paid at least $1 million. You'd have to go look it up, but even that, is $1 million worth spending most of your life in prison? I don't know. Like, pretty much just wanted to talk about the movie and maybe provoke a little bit of thought with you guys about what would happen if you lost out years of your life, like how that would make you feel. Do you think that you could gain any of that time back that you lost? It's just crazy because I don't really want to go too in depth in it because this video is pretty short, like 4.5 minutes. But think about this. I want you to think about this. Think about all of the time that you waste doing nothing. Like, that accumulates over time. So over time, you're going to be sitting here contemplating all of the things that you could have done with that time. I mean, I know you guys waste a lot of time. I waste a lot of time. I waste a lot of time doing things that do nothing for me. I mean, you could say video games are a waste of my time. I have fun doing them, but I could be doing something else. I sit around and think sometimes for hours on end, and not doing anything, not playing games, not watching movies, not going out of the house, not just sitting in a chair thinking. And at the end of the day, all that time is gone. All of the time that you spend sleeping is gone at the end of the day. Like, you're losing that time. And the video is coming to an end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little whatever. I don't even know. But make sure and leave a like on the video if you liked it. Tweet it out, all that good shit. And leave me some comments. I'm out. Peace.